Probably shouldn't leave time between these. How's the how do we like the walls don't look very good. Path of Titans, we played that this morning. Remind myself where we're at. Scaffolding. That's interesting. What's this one? Alright, so that's and then what's this one? So tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. We usually play it every other day-ish. So we played it yesterday or today. We might, we'll see. Screenshot, enter photo. City settings. Destroy camera only navigation. We'll start writing the narrative. I think writing down the narrative would be interesting. Shadow, what's up, man? Raise the camera. Does it span? Raise it up. I don't know if you can raise it up. So if we do, okay, camera only. What is this? Light brush remove, increase small building density, and decrease small building. So light brush add, okay. Game's called Dystopika. It's on Steam. It's pretty good. Pretty good game. Have to fix that wall right there. Is that? It's kind of a funky wall. It's a cyberpunk city building. Increase small building density. Oh, that's cool. We can increase the small building density. Now, does it match? Yeah, it matches the... we definitely want some density to the game, you know what I mean? I think once I get my bearings... Oh, that's cool. Okay. It does do an effect right here. Small building density, that's for sure. Once I get my bearings, what I want to do... Whoa, okay. It's kind of foggy, kind of snowy. I think we're experimenting over here. I don't know. What was this guy? Yeah, this is an experimental area over here. Interesting. So you don't want to. You just want to gently add them. I thought it was like an on or off thing. Okay. What's up, Bruce? This is called Dystopika, a cyberpunk building. So can we put some here? Small brush shift. So it's not interesting. Okay. And then of course we have all this type, a bunch of stuff here, which we've kind of messed with before. Anything new we should know about? Oh, that must be a new piece. I don't know if we've seen that before. That must be new. What else is new here? We got some new parts. I mean, maybe not. Maybe that wasn't new. I just don't remember seeing that before. What's this thing? Not sure what that is. But how do we apply this? It's kind of a funky addition. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's like an atrium, or it's like a... Yeah, believe it or not, I built... Alright, so right mouse button is gonna... Right mouse button is gonna do... Crane, super crane, I don't know what this is. I think they added some new things, or just... Like, what is this? That's definitely new. Oh yeah, that's cool. Alright, we got some new stuff. That is kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of cool. That's a hologram. This is what? Yeah, I think we've seen that hologram before. So we to picture. The helipads, we've seen that. We've seen all this. We've seen these things, yes. And then I don't know that we've seen many of these, but we probably have. Similar. What about these guys? I don't remember seeing this. That looks new to me. Looks new to me. Some cool stuff. Maybe we'll limit the additions. Huh, okay. I'm just getting my bearings here because it's been a while since we used. The snow's too distracting. Yeah, I'll kind of change the here's a sandstorm. Snowstorm, light snow, peace, low fog, thunderstorm, heavy rain, default, air traffic high, as far as I can tell, I can put this all over this right here, this one over here. Annoying question? No, it's called Dystopika. It's on Steam. It's only like $7. It's just a pure city builder. There's no objective. There's no like resources or management. You're just building a cyberpunk city, and we've been building this for a minute. I don't like my. I want to fix my walls here. It's kind of a cool vibe, right? Looking for like a... Oh, Lady B, are you in the chat? Lady B, I forgot we named this building after you. Lady B, the art district. Oh, that's nice. Camera. Dystopika, that's right, name of the game, yeah. Just kind of looking over my city. I want to fix the walls, but we're also experimenting over here with some buildings before we add it into the city. So let's look at some experimentation here. What do we got? No, not that one. Here's Rustport is new. Okay, we've done Central, Lowtown, Average Road, New Eden, Rustport. This is new. Okay, this is new. Hold on. It's just a pure city builder. Hold on, chat. Let me see this. Oh, they're kind of... Yeah, I guess if you have to add light to them, right? Alright, that's interesting. It's a little dark in my opinion. Rust City. Actually, it is kind of cool now that I'm taking a step back and looking at it. What is that, like industrial? I don't know what that is. I'm just, I'm using the outskirts of the city to experiment before integrating into the main city. I might redo the walls. All right, let's see what else. Rustport, that's new. Omega, okay, New Eden, Roseville. Rustport's new. Portera is, ooh, okay. Kind of the same. Did you like this game? Yeah, it's a cool game. I'm messing. I was kind of experimenting now. I don't know about this. It's kind of dark. I mean, a cool under vibe, I suppose. But it's almost too dark. I don't know. Can we increase the building density? But then you could also all clone center camera. You could also make it bigger, I suppose. Yeah, chat. So this is like a cyberpunk city. It's built cyberpunk city building game. You can just build a cyberpunk city. It's a good just a chill game, just a chill to kind of wind down, the day. My city is coming along nicely. Yeah, these buildings are the DLC. They had some DLC happening. Yeah, Dystopika is the name of the game. Alright, I think there's one more we haven't seen. Rust. Portera scaffolding. What is this? Interesting. Very interesting. Are these even buildings? These are more like structural. Oh, that's cool. That is kind of cool. Little structural things, huh? I dig it. I dig it. Those there just for experiment. Yeah, it's called Dystopika. Alright, chat. Now that I got my bearings, let's get back into working on our city. It's been a minute since we've worked on our city here. How much is this? I think it's like $7. It's really cheap on Steam, man. So, let's see. I think I want to, I don't know. I think I want to delete this, to be honest. I don't think I like the wall situation. We might have to fix this one. Let's see, how do I fix this? We're going to do like this. The game is called Dystopika. I thought you can move just the corner. Hold on. Alright, let's try to figure this out here. That's going to go up or down, so we don't want to do that. Oops. Yeah, like that. So how did this move and that one didn't? Oh, I see what we did here. I see. Hold on one second, get my bearings here. There we go. There we go. There's a little gap there. Oh, that's better. I like how that looks better. Much better, people, much better. Now, the only thing is we have to redo this section. I'm gonna completely delete this whole wall right here. There we go. So that's deleted. The question is, can I clone this whole wall section? Can I? Advanced. Looped on? What does that mean? Oh, okay, I see. No, I think I want it on like that. so that's a bummer. I can't clone this wall, can I? Clone. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Economic management. Yeah, it's a pure city builder, you know what I mean? So no economic management. Oh yeah, that's perfect. This curvy wall needs a little love though. You want it like more gamified, yeah. Oh no, I think maybe I appreciate it maybe because it's not gamified. You know what I mean? Like everything we play is like time commitment. This is just pure building, you know. So in one sense, maybe this is for the better. Called Dystopika is the name of the game. We're building our cyberpunk city. So let's see if there's a gap. Oh, there's a gap in between here. Let's clean that up. All right, it's looking pretty good to be honest. To be honest, oop, there's a little gap here. Yeah, it's looking good, Chad. It's looking good. Chad, I built this whole thing, man. I built this whole, you know. On the sides over here is more experimentation, so I could delete this here in a second. We're experimenting on the side. It's like, you know, it's just a pure city builder. There's no gameplay. Well, there's no, like, you know, like resources or city management, you know, that type of thing. It's just pure builder. I like how everything's coming out. I wonder if I should, well, we'll think about it. I'll think about the enclosing part. I'll also think about, that's kind of cool how it accidentally went through that building. I don't think that was part of the plan, but we'll take that. About here, if we did something like, I don't know, maybe we take a prop, I don't know which one. How about something like, is there anything that would make sense? It might have to be a building then. It might have to be like scaffolding. The new Star Citizen stuff? No, I haven't tried that out yet. Ah! Oh, I thought I screwed my stuff up. Oh, that's I don't know if that's excessive. We'll put it there for now. Star Citizen, I haven't played that in a minute, man. I haven't played it in a minute. We should. We're gonna get this game, man. It's only $7. It's a chill game, man. You know how a lot of games require commitment. You know what I mean, for better or for worse. This one. It's just like come in, relax, build a city, enjoy some like a little vibey music. Looks like, yeah, it does look like hardcore, doesn't it? All right, so here's like the lore of my city. So basically, you have these like various regions around the city, right? This is all like, you don't have to worry about it over here. But the center is where the wealth is at. This is like the finance. You can think of this like Wall Street. You know what I mean? Heavily financed, obscene amounts of wealth in the center of the city. Obscene amounts of wealth. Almost grotesque, to be honest. And you know what? At some point, they built a wall to keep people out, or not to keep them out, but to separate the wealthy financial district with everyone else. But here's what happened: the other regions grew in wealth as well. So now there's a little bit of a hostility between the center, the financial downtown, and the other one. So they were concerned about a war. So that's why they built this wall. This wall has been built to keep people out. So that's the financial district. Now, if you look behind the financial district, you might be asking, why aren't those big buildings cut off? Well, this is the privatized government. This government it's basically a corporation that's the government. And the finance sector and the corporatized government are in cahoots. They basically are, you know, at the hip, so to speak. If that makes sense. And it's not necessarily like a war of like weapons, but it's a war of influence, money, power. So you have the financial district. The government has become privatized, and that's what the Omega Core is. When you see the Omega Core, they'll just sell out to the highest bidder, to be honest. You know. Can you guys hear me okay? Or is the music too loud? I feel like the music's too loud. Turn down the music if it's too loud. Music's too loud? It's really loud in my ear. Let's knock it down to like 35. Like 30. How about 30? How's that? All right, so you have the privatized government. They still. Is it still too loud? It's okay now. So the privatized. Hey, Lady B, we were just talking about your building over here, the Lady Butterfly building. We haven't gotten to that yet. There's the Lady B building. All right, so let me shorten the story up because I can take forever talking about this. So basically, you have the Wall Street, the very wealthy, obscene wealth in the center, and then you have the privatized government, and there's no wall between them because they're kind of joined at the hip. They built a wall to protect their wealth. It was a little bit of an arrogant move to build this wall to keep people out. But here's the thing: is that the other districts got super wealthy. This district over here, I forgot what we called it. This is the art district. They celebrate not the dollar, but the arts. Music, art, you name it. The art district is a celebration of humanity and the creativity of humans. So much so that they grew in wealth because of that. You know, it used to be the starving artist type of thing, but the artists of the future became super wealthy through the advancements of technology. So now the art district has a lot of power and influence. And they've built their buildings taller than the financial district as if a little bit of an FU type of thing, a little bit of a, you know, you don't lord over us. And so there is not a war of guns, but a war of influence, a war of money, you know what I mean? And these guys have really kept their independence. Now I love this side over here. This side, you have the artists on the north, you have the finance in the center, you have the government over there in the south, and then over in the east, you have the misfits. These are the scientists, the engineers, the inventors. Look at the design of their building. Very kind of, contrarian, obstinate design of their buildings, right? And the financial district hates these misfits of science, if you will, just because their buildings are so obtuse and without form and function. And again, the engineers or the misfits of science, this is like science and medicine over here. They built their stuff really high, and then another little FU, they put this whale, this hologram whale, as if to say, you don't control all the money. So again, the financial district has a lot of power and it has a lot of influence, but you could see the other regions, the artistic region and the science and medicine region, kind of kind of having an anti-establishment kind of thing. And then there's medicine behind there. So the science is really for the humanity and spends money to make sure there's top-notch medicine. So the back channel over here, the Jade Company, if you see the Jade Company, or the Jade Corporation's about science and research and medicine. Now, on the other side is the Slayer region, or the Slayer Core. The Slayer Core is all things like weapons manufacturing, space travel. I mean, they just do a little bit of it all. Now, here's the thing, though. Slayer used to be employed by the financial district, and Slayer's the founder. His name is Brian Slayer was his name. And there was a big fallout he had with Nakatomi. Big fallout with Nakatomi. So he went and took his wealth that he made in the financial district, and he established the Slayer Corporation. Again, weapons, science, or weapons, space travel, a bunch, all these things. And they're very wealthy. And the reason that they do very well is, unfortunately, for better or for worse, they sell to the highest bidder. So they're kind of like an amoral. They're not good. They're not bad. It's about the bottom, the bottom line. It's about money, and they'll sell to whoever. So for better or for worse, Slayer. And because they'll sell to for better or for worse, that's why they're at odds with the financial district and the corporatized government. They don't like it all that Slayer doesn't exclusively provide the best technology only to them. So Slayer is providing tech to the artist region, to the engineering and medicine region. So in one sense, they're all kind of they're all kind of, it's a symbiotic relationship. It's a very tense, perhaps hateful relationships between certain regions. But at the end of the day, they have to survive together. So that's why there is an all-out anarchy and war here, because they have to be symbiotic with each other. They are dependent on each other. Now, that doesn't mean that they're not going to wield influence and power and money and all that, but I think the major thing was the building of this wall was such a divisive thing that ultimately, because of that wall, Slayer, the artist region and the science region are more unified together against the finance and the privatized government. You know what I mean? So that is the lore of my city. The game is called Dystopika. Dystopika on Steam. Zoom, you can zoom in pretty far, actually. And that is, I'm doing some experimentation over here on this end. Between oh, good question. What is between Slayer and the Arctic region? I'm glad you asked that. All right. So on the four corners, you're going to see this building right here. You're going to see the Alpha Core. The Alpha Core is between all the regions. Here's another Alpha Core building. Actually, this isn't supposed to be here. Hold on one second. Let's move this over here. Oh, perfect. Actually, this is perfect. This is perfect. Oh, this goes great with the lore. So, anyways, you'll see these alpha buildings between Alpha Core between the different regions. The Alpha Core is privatized. It's like a security force. You can consider them like police, privatized police. That is being funded by the financial sector and the government. The reason they put Alpha Core here, and they put it in early before the massive growth occurred. The reason they put Alpha Core here is because they wanted to divide the other regions. They wanted to divide science from art, from the weapons manufacturing. So it is kind of like a privatized military slash security. Let's call it a security force, not really military. And it was the idea of the privatized government and the financial sector when these other regions were growing to divide them. But they've grown so big that these guys overshadow the Alpha Core now. You know what I mean? And so that is another matter of tension, of conflict, of division, to have put that between them. So the Alpha Core used to be very domineering, used to have a lot of power, but now they're getting dwarfed. And they're getting swayed. So in another sense, the Alpha Core might be... Right now, they're not. The Alpha Core is really being funded big time by the financial sector and the privatized government. But they have been walled off, and they're kind of sandwiched in between a rock and a hard place. So the Alpha Core is swaying. I mean, the almighty dollar is still talking, so they're still getting funded. You know what I mean? That's they're barely holding on though, because really they're getting influenced by all around them. You know what I mean? And that's why Slayer Core, or no, the Artist District, put this little you see the Alpha Core here, and then you have this hologram like looking at them as if to say, you know, another FU type of thing. So a lot of tension in this city, a lot of conflict, a lot of tension, not necessarily violence, but it's more about influence, money, power. That's what's happening. What's my favorite quadrant? I don't know. I kind of like the engineering side. And then the big whale that they put over the wall. They put a big fat freaking whale. They put a big fat freaking whale so that the financial district would see them. Again, this has been progressive, so the wall was built before the growth of the science and art. So they thought they were doing something as the financial district, you know what I mean? But once the engineering district got, you know, wealthy and built their buildings, and then hologram technology absolutely took off. Hologram technology obviously took off, so now you see them kind of like having a contrarian, obstinate attitude. Okay. I like these guys. What is this? Let's see. This is the scaffolding. It's pretty interesting. Is this free? No, it's like it's only like $7 on Steam. You know what I mean? It's a pure city builder. There's no resources. There's no resources. There's no management. Yeah, Chad, if you're looking for a game, just because, you know, we play all these cortisol spiking games, you know what I mean? If you're looking for a game just to chill with, you know, I recommend the game, you know what I mean? Just something to kind of wind down with a little bit. This is sandbox, yeah. Alright, so that's the lore of my story. The financial district, the privatized government, they're at odds with everyone else. The science and medicine over there, the art district over here, and the Slayer Corps, which is like weapons and space travel. We might build out the art district a little more, but we'll think about that. What buildings are these guys? Wait, hold on a second. Who's this? Oh, we don't have that built in yet. Oh, so who's that? Hold on, Chad. We gotta figure this out. Who is this? Yeah, we came out with that lore by ourselves, and it just kind of happened over time. You know what I mean? We just... Wait, hold on. Yeah, just over time we worked on the lore. It just kind of happened in real time, too. Lowtown. Who's Lowtown? Oh, Lowtown is... Is Lowtown the Slayer? We've done Lowtown yet. Lowtown, remember Lowtown? Seaville, yeah, I know what Seaville is. Yeah, Seaville's the funky designs. Seaville has a... Alright, that's Seaville. Why does that look different? Looks like it changed. Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Alright. So that's Seaville. Lowtown. I don't know that we've done Lowtown yet. There's no objective to the game. It's a pure city builder. Okay, that's Slayer. That's definitely Slayer. So we haven't done Lowtown. New Eden. What's this one? Oh, New Eden is the The artist, okay. Omega Car, okay. So, Central, we haven't done Lowtown, Seaville, Labbers Row, New Eden, okay. Labbers Row, or no, Seatown, no, Lowtown is what we're building over here. We haven't decided what to do with it yet. No, this isn't. We'll think about that one. We'll think about that one. I kind of like how everything's looking right now. It's coming along really nicely. We got scaffolding over here just to kind of sketch out some ideas. All right, chat. So they added a new DLC. Let's work on scaffolding Portera. Portera. Where's the port going to be? Probably at the edge. All right, this is a new building. There isn't much to it. I think there's just one design. Yeah. Well, we got to figure out what we want to do with this building, Portera. I guess it's going to be, is it going to be a spaceport? Is it going to be like a seaport? And where would that go in the grand scheme of things? Is it controlled by the, I don't know, it might be controlled by the government over here. Maybe we put the seaport back here? Or maybe on the edges. Let's put it on the edges for now. Maybe no one owns it. Oh no. They're kind of simple buildings anyway, so it's not like... I think we'll put them on the edges. Excuse me, the stadium? I think they're like seaports. Oh, these stadiums, no, these are research. This is medicine, science, and research. Science and medicine. Oh, that's like a punishment, huh? Interesting. All right, so what we're gonna do here. We're gonna clear all this out because that's slow town. We haven't really messed with that yet. So we'll put the ports on the edges, right? Scaffolding looks interesting, huh? Stadiums and such. That's a good point. Is that what this would be? I don't know. Maybe that is good lore. We'll think about it. Let's just put them all around, and then we'll think about it. Let's think about it. I kind of like that lore. I do like that. I do like that idea. It's on Steam, yeah. This is on Steam. So basically, what I'm doing at the moment is a light tool. Watch this. If I, this is a light tool. So watch how it changes. Everybody get a good look. And then if I turn off the lights, or I can take this light tool and make it real dark, right? It's like there you go. The lights are kind of dark there, but you know, it's a bright city, so we're gonna light it up. You know what I Light up the city jet. And they added a new tool. The increase building density. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm increasing the building density because it's going to be a very congested city, very New York, very congested. Yeah, you can get pretty close. You can get like... You don't see any lights? Yeah, it definitely lit up. Yeah, it's definitely lit up now. B-side DLC? It's okay. I don't think it's like... I'm not like losing my mind over it. It's just alright. It was a good way to support the developer too. You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy. All right, so I think I like that idea of the stadium in the center. It might need an accent of some type. I don't know what type of accent it would need. It's also circular, so it's going to be hard to... we might have to think more along yeah, we'll do accents later, like the minutia. I want to get the big overall view kind of set up before we do all the small stuff. All right, so next, and maybe not last but not least, I'm not sure what to do with scaffolding. I'll have to percolate on that one, let that kind of marinate. Rustport. This is going to be interesting. But let's experiment. Let's just make an experimentation center over here. Oh, this needs some light over here. There's not enough light over here in the corner. Yeah, I don't think he's doing much there in that end. The game is called Dystopika. It's a cyberpunk city building. It's pure city building. There's no like management. How close you can zoom in? Pretty close. I mean, You can see the little cars driving by. Yeah. Making a little U-turn there. Okay, so we have.
You saved my life. I thank you.
So we're experimenting on the outskirts. We're just throwing some buildings down to experiment. Let's make it daytime, or let's make it.
And that's something we'll both have to live with.
Let's go. Let's go down. Kind of hard to see. Nighttime, dawn. It works. Alright, so the other thing we're going to work on is we're going to build the low town. No, not low town. Seaville? No, low town. Yeah, low town. So we haven't done low town yet. We got to figure out some lore for some of our next buildings. Bam. Wait a second. Yeah, we haven't done Lowtown yet, right? Am I confusing myself? Central Seaville. Yeah, we haven't done Lowtown. Oh, they're huge. Seatown's gonna be pretty cool. Seatown. Yeah, I'm getting some ideas rolling chat. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of locked in here a little bit. I got some ideas. I got some good ideas coming up. Right now I'm just sketching out ideas. Lowtown. We're gonna think of some lore for Lowtown. Standalone VR? No, I don't think so. We got Lowtown, and then Rusttown, I think, is the final thing we haven't built for. Sunlight, no trees, not in this cyberpunk city. No, there's none of that. None of that in this cyberpunk city. Kind of cool. Oh, that is kind of cool. In the corner, you start to see you kind of see the ports over there. Sport. Did I build it all? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. So what we're doing over here, we're just looking at some new buildings that they've released. and seeing where they're going to fit in my city. So all these like buildings all along the edge here are just kind of experimental. We're just looking at them, seeing where we're going to place them. So that's scaffolding, that's Lowtown, and this is Rustport. So what, you know, chat, so I got to get going here in a second, but we got to work on some lore for Rusttown or Rustport. What is Rustport? How do they fit into the overall ecosystem? What's its story? It kind of looks a little mysterious. Maybe the mining of resources, raw materials. How do they fit into the story? So be thinking about that, because we want to integrate them into the city somehow. That's going to be Rustport. The other one we need to integrate is this one here, called Lowtown. And what is Lowtown? What's their story? What's the how are we going to integrate them? We got to think of lore. We got to think of lore for Rustport, and then we got to think of lore for Rusttown. Rustport, excuse me, and Lowtown. What is the lore? Interesting designs on the side of the building. Very interesting. The Mystics, huh? Ooh, kind of like the spiritual, like some type of spiritual influence, huh? I kind of like that. I think Rustport is going to be raw materials. Then we have this, like, the meditative, spiritual kind of mystic side of the city. And then scaffolding, I think is just, I don't think these are buildings, are they? I think this is just more, I don't think these are buildings. I think those are, but they're in the building category. That's why I was confused about the way they looked. It's beautiful, right? Yeah, it's a really vibey game, you know. All right, chat. I gotta head out. We got some family dinner coming up. I'll catch you guys later. The game is called Dystopika. It's a cyberpunk city builder. I think it's like $7, chat, on Steam, guys. $7. There's no like resources, city management. It's just pure. This is pure build your city of what you want to do. So we've been spending hours, kind of crafting this city, the lore behind the city. You know what I mean? The story behind it. I could see how I want to improve it already, but it's looking good. It's coming together really nice. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It's fantastic. All right, guys, you be safe out there. Have a great night. See you, Chris. Brits, thank you for the roses. You just bought it, Amos? Nice. Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, chat, we got to support these indie devs. I'm not getting paid by the dev at all. We got to support these indie devs, man. It's only $7. It's a cup of coffee, like literally a cup of coffee. You just bought the game too? Oh, Bungle with the sub on Twitch. Thank you, Bungle. Appreciate that. What kind of game is this? It's a city builder. Like a city building game. It looks really good, huh? It's real vibey. Sky bridges. There's like small ones, or you can build one. Oh, we built this off ramp over here. I think we didn't finish this off ramp, did we? All right, we'll have to do that next time. This off ramp, on ramp. We'll finish that next time. All right, guys, be safe. Have a good night. Crave the people needs and goals, but I do love the vibes of this game. Yeah, it's good, right? Yeah, Bungle. It's real good, real cool vibes. Strong art style, music, ambiance, the aesthetics. Is there another cyberpunk city builder? I don't know. I don't think so. There's a ton of city builders. City Skyline's big. You know, that new one's really interesting. Manor Lords, that's a very interesting city builder. That's medieval. I don't know that I know of a high quality space or a cyberpunk city builder. I don't know. Yeah, I want to do a playthrough of Manor Lords on stream sometime. That was interesting how good that game was. All right, gotta run chat. We'll see you soon. Have Haven Dock. Is that a city builder? Haven Dock. All right, see you later, chat.